Hi there, I'm Jen, this is Remembered Reads, and this is going to be my April 2017 Tome Topple TBR. I saw this pop up on Adriana from Perpetual Pages channel, and I will link her video below. And she posted it nice and early so I could think about it ahead of time, because I know with a lot of these readathons and challenges, I'm always like, I see the videos once people have started them, but not beforehand, so this was great. Anyway, it's hosted by a bunch of people, it was created by a bunch of people, so I will link to the Goodreads group so you can check all of them out. If you haven't heard of it, this is a fairly straightforward readathon where the goal is to read books that are over 500 pages. So it's like to get the longer ones off of your list. And it also comes with 5 challenges. The challenges are read more than one tome, read a tome that's a graphic novel, read a tome that is part of series, buddy read a tome, and read an adult novel. I am not likely to be buddy reading everything, but I do have books that will fall into all of the other categories. I'm currently reading Gardens of the Moon by Steven Erikson, which I don't have with me, so I'm not going to hold it up, but it is in this series, the Tale of the Malazan Book of the Fallen. And I have a few more books in the series, because I got a bunch of them on sale. And if I end up enjoying that one, I will be following it up with Dead House Gates, which is, how long is this? This is 960 pages, so definitely a tome. And it's part of a series, so you can check that box off. And it's a book for grown-ups, so check that box off. Next big book that I wanted to read is a piece of nonfiction, and that's Vikram Seth's 2 Lives, which is about basically the life story of his uncle and his aunt. He had an uncle who was born in 1908 and moved from India to Germany to go to medical school, where he met a German Jewish woman who was also born in 1908, and they eventually moved to the United Kingdom, and I think his uncle was in the military during the Second World War, and they just were people who lived through a lot of really interesting pieces of history. I think a lot of family memoirs are centered around the author's life, or maybe the author's parents' lives, but I think it's kind of neat to see somebody looking at an aunt and uncle like that. And this one is like 503 pages, so it just qualifies. And next up is The Samurai Executioner, which is the 4th volume of the omnibus releases of this series. It is a manga series, so you can check off the graphic novel set. It's about a character who is the shogun's executioner, and each individual story basically involves requests that he gets from the people who were slated for execution. So yeah, a little both depressing and interesting. And then if I have any extra time, which I'm not particularly anticipating, but I'm gonna pick up another volume in that Steven Erikson series. So if I actually read those, I'll be checking off 4 of the 5 challenges, which is pretty decent. So there we go. Unless anybody wants to buddy read one of these with me, which then we can check off all of them. Anyway, so that's what I was thinking. If you're doing the Tome Topple challenge, what are you reading? So that's it for now. Ciao.